Hello everyone, this is your girl Bree, and I'm here to do a message for the collective. This message may or may not resonate with you, but because it's for the collective, I'm sure that in some way, shape, or form, in some one or another aspect of our life, this message may resonate and ring true. So if you like the reading, please like, subscribe, and share. I don't know how long, if I'm going to even be doing tarot readings for long. I feel like I really want to do something else. But the tarot does still help me in the meantime. So I just wanted to pop up and, help some people out, All right. Spirit, what is the message for the collective? What will help the collective? What will help the collective? I don't want that in my mind right now. No, thank you. Thank you. I'm good, love. Enjoy. Thank you. I'm good, love. Enjoy. Enjoy. Whew. All right. So. What are the messages? What are the messages for the collective? All right, now. Cards want to come out. I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck. I've noticed that a lot of readers, and I'm not saying that they got it from me, but I noticed that a couple of readers that I watch are now using these cards. These cards, I love these cards. They're so amazing. And I love I say the affirmations. I love the way that the John Holland explains the cards, and it's not only just what the card represents, but it also gives constructive advice that is not only, you can understand mentally. It's spiritual advice that, you can incorporate into your everyday life. That's why I love it so much. But okay. We have Nurture at the base of the deck. The two cards that popped out were Listen, which is the High Priestess. This is the Empress. This is the High Priestess. And this is Choosing Your Battles, okay? So, with the Listen card, I feel like when this card comes out, it's something that we already know. Especially when you have a little bit more spiritual understanding, the spiritual knowledge. There are things that, we're more in tune with. So it's either saying that you know already, or that there's enough information for you to basically understand what it is that you want to put your energy into or not, what you want to defend or not. Choosing what you want to not just put your energy into, but what you want to defend. Maybe your faith is being tested. Maybe there are things that you intuitively know. That are not yet manifest. and you feel the need to defend, you know, why you are doing things the way that you're doing them, why you are going about things the way that you're going about them. Or maybe it's also saying to be a lot more aware of why you're doing what you're doing. You know that you want to get married, okay? Why do you want to get married? Is it because you really want just a partnership, or is it because deep down inside you feel lonely, you don't want to be by yourself, because the thought of just being by yourself scares you, because then that gives you a moment to actually think about your life and realize that it's not where it's actually going, and the only thing that would make things seem a little bit better is if you can have the time, somebody there to share your pain with you. So why is it actually that you want to be in a relationship? Why is it actually that you want that job? Why is it actually that you want this money? Why is it actually that you are doing the things that you're doing? Choose your battles. Not only just choose your battles, but know why you're getting into them. Don't just jump into things and you don't know why you're doing it. But this card, the listen card here, I feel like we know already somewhat what is going on. We know enough that if we just quiet our mind, we'll know how we should go about the situation. With the nurture card, it's saying that, whatever you put your energy into is going to grow. Because, with the nurture card, we understand that whatever it is that we're putting our energy into is going to take time. And eventually, the bubble's going to burst, at some point. So what is it that you want to put your energy into? What is it that you want to give birth to? What outcome of the situation is it that you truly desire? Because that's what's going to grow out of it. So that's why it's good to know why you're doing it. Because what's going to grow is the intention, of why you're doing it. And that's ultimately what you're going to receive back. That's ultimately the baby that's going to be born out of your own choice to nurture that. There may be things that you can't exactly see right now, because you have to be willing to seek the truth in a situation. And yeah, it has to do with your ego. You have to, because sometimes your ego won't allow you to change, because your ego only wants you to stay as you are. The ego is afraid of change, and the ego is afraid of anything that is not of itself. So it will make you feel things like fear, anger, resentment, anxiety, just to keep you where you are and stagnant, because it feels like that will be safe for you. That is the best thing for you. That is what you already know. So you have to be sure, truly sure about your intentions, and at least be open enough to be truthful with yourself and to be truthful with others as to why you're doing what you're doing, and stay true to that. With the base chakra card, that has to do with your foundation, your feelings of survival. The base chakra has to do with shelter. No, your basic needs, what you need to survive. You know, before you even get to what you want, you have to deal with what you need. So okay, maybe you may not be seeing clearly what it is that you need and what you need to leave alone. But this has to do with your foundation, how you grew up, what you were taught, the things that are the foundation of who you are. It's time to get to the root of that and understand why you are choosing to partake in the energy that you're taking in. It may not even be totally from you. It may be a program that was downloaded into your system in your DNA before you were even born, or as you were growing up, as you were developing into who you are now. Take the lead, Three of Wands. It's time to move forward. It's time to make a new choice and do things new. Whatever the things, the way, whatever crossroads you had in the past, or saying that you are choosing to do something new, choosing to do something different. Yes, especially with the Fool card here, the Trust card. But before that, we have the Balance card. So I feel like it's saying that you need to take the initiative to balance yourself, get yourself together, your masculine, your feminine energy, your needs and your wants, what you're willing to give and what you're willing to take before you go on this new adventure. I feel like you need, especially what it says right here, win or lose. It's like, I feel like you need to stay, grounded with this thought and intention and start actually feeling the energy of that, getting the passion of that, getting started, some way into it so that you can balance, and see what's right for you. So that when when it's time for you to start over and to do different things, and you trust in yourself enough to move forward. We have healing begins. Six of Swords. Moving forward, allowing yourself to be at peace, to heal from whatever it is that you're going through. Maybe because obviously maybe you found out that the things that you were doing and people and places that you were involved in and the things that you were putting your energy into was only draining you and making you feel like less of a person and not really adding to who you are and your progress and making you a better person. Healing begins. Nine of Cups. Dreams come true. These dreams will come true once you detach. This is the Justice card. The Justice card is about looking at the situation putting yourself, like it's almost like putting yourself in other people's shoes, or not even that. It could be just like I said, detaching yourself from the situation, taking yourself out of the situation. Okay, because in the law, or it's supposed to be blind justice, where the scales will shift where they're supposed to be. And justice judges not by how, unless it's circumstantial evidence. That's okay. But we're talking about spiritually here. Justice makes a choice depending on how you feel. And if you are burdened, then you're going to receive more burden. If you are satisfied or calm or pleased or thankful, that's what you're going to receive back. But you have to be able to look at the situation without any emotion to really be able to see. Like this lady, she got to let this dove go. She's like, all right. Gotta let go of my hope. Don't doves represent hope and love and stuff like that. Gotta let it go. You gotta allow it to grow. They say you're supposed to hold on to your faith, but you're supposed to give your faith to God, because your faith in God is the safest place. So, because we can doubt ourselves. Well, we can doubt God, but at the end of the day, God is always good. We can doubt God all we want to, but God is always going to be good. And until we align ourselves and allow ourselves to align with that, then we're not going to understand it. We're not going to experience it. And it's going to just be it's possible. Possibly, maybe. But you got to detach. You got to let go. You got to allow yourself to not be so emotionally attached. You should know how you feel about the situation, yes. But at the same time, you got to look at it from an outside looking in type of perspective. And because it helps give you better understanding. And it's like friend advice, somebody who is close enough to the situation to see it, smell it, taste it, touch it, feel it, but not so close enough to where they can, get so emotionally invested to where it starts to actually influence their life. The weight and the pressure of whatever it is you're trying to align with. It's time to heal. Dreams are coming true. You just gotta detach. You just gotta let some things go. There's some things that you gotta let go that are no longer serving you, and you have to be willing to seek the truth, because it's going to take some. This is the card, first card right here. Got Master's the Devil card. Master. Let's see what it says here. Master. You gotta master your heart. You gotta master your intentions. You gotta master truly understanding why you're doing things. We all manipulate situations. It could be positively or negatively. But ultimately, the only thing that we have control over is ourselves and what we want. Why do you want what you want? Why do you feel the way that you feel? Do you really know? It's time to move on. There's some things that are no longer serving us emotionally. Now we know, okay, I felt this way, but it's not helping me. They say you don't have a choice about who you love, but I feel like we have a choice. Because if we have higher self-confidence in us, we're not going to love a man that's going to hit us. We're not going to love a man that's going to cheat on us, or a woman that's going to cheat on us, or a woman that's going to hit us. We're not going to accept certain things. These are certain things that we're not going to tolerate. So you can choose who you love by how you choose to love yourself. And you have to be willing to see things for what they are seek the truth so you can be able to truly move on and realize that you can't control anyone but yourself. Success and growth. When you move forward, two cards is where I'm going to end it. Two cards indicating quick, fast, rapid movement, not only on the everyday mundane level, but overall, overall, something comes in that helps you be that helps you succeed and grow in whatever it is that you're doing. It could be good or bad. And I'm not saying if it's bad, I'm not saying necessarily that you're going to get away with it, because you only get back what you give out. And even if you think that what you're doing is right, if it's going against the wills and intentions of other people, and negatively to try to negatively influence other people, then it's only going to come back to where somebody feels only justified to do something like that to you. I mean, you can't really escape from your decisions, that the energy that you put out, no matter how much you try to rationalize it, So that's why you always gotta understand that you can only control yourself. You can't control other people. You can only control your intentions and your feelings and your thoughts as best as you train yourself to. But you're realizing there's something you gotta move away from. So after mastering yourself, it'll make it much easier to move on, because you'll understand your limits, your boundaries, what you will and will not take, what is good and what's not good for you, what you will and will not accept. So it'll be easier to move on, because you'll be like, you know what, I don't need that anyway. Whatever it is, whatever you're going through. So when you do make that decision, we go from the 8 of Cups to the 8 of Wands, where things will just be moving so fast, not so fast, but things will be moving quickly, and whichever direction you choose to flow your energy. It could benefit you. It can grow and be successful and benefit you, or it can grow and be successful and hinder you, which is ultimately going to benefit you if you choose to learn. But let's just learn the lesson now so we don't have to go through it again, And then we have move. So I'm going to read the card of move, which is the Chariot. And then I'm going to get off of here sometime. Act, direct, master, discipline, focus, effort. Now is the time to be proactive regarding matters of the heart. If you're looking for a relationship, take the initiative to find one. Take advantage of the many ways to meet your soulmate. This card is about action, action, action. If your current relationship is not moving in a direction you wish, do whatever is required to shift the direction. You're the master of your own destiny, and that includes your relationships. Don't wait for others to make the first move or set the tone of the relationship. Take charge. This is exactly what the character in the story I'm reading needs to do. She know that man love her. She need to just stop and just... I need to go... I'm about to go finish that. Anyway, creating and sustaining a good relationship requires discipline. It's not enough to be in a relationship. You must invest in it as well. Be present in and focus on the relationship. Give every relationship the opportunity and time that it needs and deserves to flourish and grow. Now is the time to focus on your needs and the needs of your partner. Now, we are talking about general stuff here, so this could be just whatever it is that you're putting your energy into, your work, love, family, work, romantic relationships, family relationships, career relationships, blah, blah, blah. I guess take the time to figure out what you need to do to make your dreams come true, to make yourself happy, you know? Now is the time to focus on your needs and the needs of your partner. It's time to focus on your needs and the needs and how you can align with that in which you want to align yourself with. If you want a car, you have to mentally align yourself with a car. If you want a lover that's going to love you, you're going to have to love yourself to the point where you know what it is that you will and will not accept. Make the effort to maintain healthy boundaries for yourself and to respect the boundaries of others. While rewarding relationships require effort, there may be a balanced effort for both partners. Perhaps it's time to examine your relationships. Are both partners putting forth equal effort to make the relationship work? Is what you're putting your energy in, is it showing you growth and progress as you go along? You know, like I said, Martin Luther King said, you may not see the whole staircase, but as you take a step, you see the next staircase. Are you taking a step and you still see nothing? Are you taking a step and no matter how far you put your foot down, you feel like you're about to just jump in the abyss or something like that, you know? Okay. While rewarding, okay. Are you feel like you're getting, you know, some type of, whether physical, emotional, spiritual, actual manifestation of progress in what you are doing? You may not actually see it. There may be things that are in your life that you may not see the actual progress in right now, but you just feel and you know with all that you know that if you continue and you continue to move forward and to let go of whatever it is that feeling that make you feel like you need to hold back, if you know that you know that you believe that you know that what you're doing is right for you, because you already understand, you've mastered yourself enough to understand that this is what's right for you, then it's going to show evidence, should I say, have said, that what you're pursuing is going to actually work out for you. What you put out, that little bit of and that energy that you put out into pursuing it or going after or whatever it is that you're doing, whatever energy you put into it is going to be reflected back to you, or whatever state, you know, in the manifestation is, and it's going to show you, okay, whether it's ready or still in progress, or whether it's just not something. Like for some people, I'm pretty sure that sleeping in a doghouse would never be in alignment with them. You know, it's not something that they would really consider, maybe under the right circumstances. But, I mean, somebody said, hey, I'll give you $500,000 if you stay in this tiny doghouse for a couple of nights. I'm pretty sure, you know, there would be a couple people who wouldn't mind sleeping in that doghouse for that $500,000. So, you know, anyway, I'm going off subject here. I need to go to bed. Are you comfortable with the amount of effort your relationship requires of you? If any relationship feels draining or it's not worth the effort, then perhaps it's time to move on. The affirmation is, I take charge of my relationships. And the traditional tarot archetype is the Chariot. So thank you, everyone. I wish you the best. Yeah, please leave a comment, like, subscribe if you like. But ultimately, I just hope that the message helped you in some kind of way. You know, yeah, and I wish you the best. And see you later.